But the fact of the matter is that if we don't think about using energy more efficiently, then we're not going to solve the climate change problem, and we're not going to solve the energy independence problem. Now, here's the good news, is that coming out of this recession, we're going to need a whole bunch of new areas of industry to employ people. And clean energy offers probably the best opportunity to become a huge engine for economic growth and innovation in our economy. So, what I think we need to do is to increase our domestic energy production. I'm in favor of finding environmentally sound ways to tap our oil and our natural gas. I'm in favor of, there's no reason why technologically we can't employ nuclear energy in a safe and effective way. Japan does it, and France does it, and it doesn't have greenhouse gas emissions, so it would be stupid for us not to do that in a much more effective way. But the most important thing we can do is to also develop new sources of clean energy and drastically ramp up our energy efficiency. And so I'm going to be pushing legislation after health care. I can't do it all at once. We've already got some progress out of the House. We're going to have some more progress to be made in the Senate. There are going to be disagreements, and I'll be honest with you, folks in Louisiana, a lot of whom are employed by the energy industry, sometimes are going to be suspicious about, well, how does this affect oil and how does this affect gas? And that's legitimate. That's part of the give and take process of our democracy. But I ultimately am convinced that we should be able to put together a package that puts people back to work, makes us more energy independent, and saves our planet in the process. And I'm looking for partners from government, but this is also an area where government alone can't do it. You've got to be involved. There you go. This guy right here, he says he's ready to go. For you to think about, how are you using energy at home? How are you using energy at your businesses? Are you buying long-lasting lights? Are you installing insulation that saves on your energy bills? All those things cumulatively make a huge difference. There was an article today in the New York Times about the fact that one of the biggest emitters of greenhouse gases is all the natural gas leaks at factories. And it turns out that if producers would actually seal up those leaks, not only would it be great for the environment, but they'd also make money, because that's money going out of their pockets from all those leaks. So there's just a bunch of common sense stuff that we could do that would make a huge difference. But frankly, everybody's got to chip in, and the transition is going to take some time. And, people don't like change sometimes. They're comfortable doing the things they're doing. Yeah, I know a whole bunch of you guys, it took a long time before you decided that Hummer didn't make much sense when gas was $3.50 an hour. You like that big car until that gas went up to $4, and you said, man. All right, I've got time for one more question. It's a man's turn. Isn't it? It's a guy's turn. Okay, here's this young man right here. I'm going to let him use my special mic. Hey, this is a big guy. Don't go, oh, come on, man. I mean, this is a... All right, what's your name?
Terrence Scott.
Huh?
Terrence Scott.
Terrence Scott, what do you have to say?
I have to say why people hate you and why they supposed to love you, and God is love, and...
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Terrence. I appreciate that. What grade are you in?
4th.
You're in 4th grade? Well, now, first of all, I did get elected president, so not everybody hates me now. I don't want you to... I got a whole lot of votes. I want to make sure everybody understands. But, You know, what is true is if you were watching TV lately, it seems like everybody's just getting mad all the time. And I think that you've got to take it with a grain of salt. Some of it is just what's called politics, where, once one party wins, then the other party kind of it feels like it needs to poke you a little bit to keep you on your toes. And so you shouldn't take it too seriously. And then sometimes, as I said before, people just, I think they're worried about their own lives. A lot of people are losing their jobs right now. A lot of people are losing their health care, or they've lost their homes to foreclosure. And they're feeling frustrated. And when you're president of the United States, you got to deal with all of that. That's exactly right. And, you get some of the credit when things go good, and when things are going tough, then, you're going to get some of the blame, and that's part of the job. But, I'm a pretty tough guy. Are you a tough guy? You look like you're pretty tough, and so you just got to keep on going, even when folks are criticizing you, because as long as you know that you're doing it for other people. All right? So thank you. You're a fine young man. I appreciate you. All right. Give Terrence a big round of applause. All right, everybody. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, New Orleans. Thank you.